Hi, everyone. It's Wednesday, March 20th, 2024, and welcome back to the One Question series. I'm your host, McKeevan Evans, and today marks the start of season 2. Our special guest is Dr. Yaffa Bey. Remember, new episodes will be released every Wednesday and Friday, so be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Without further ado, let's jump into it. What's your take on when people tell Americans to go back to Africa?
Good question, Nick. When you say Americans, I'm presuming that you mean the real ones, the authentic indigenous American autochthon that is melanin rich themselves. But it's not just melanin rich people. It's Asians, it's pink people, it's Mexicans. A lot of people are telling us that we should go back to Africa when we're not from there. That agenda and that narrative gets on my nerves, frankly, and I think everybody should back off. We are already in our indigenous habitat. We are where we have always been. No one brought us from anywhere. But let's say there is truth to this bogus narrative that all life started in Africa, whatnot. All the people that are telling us we should go back there, particularly those that don't look like us, after you guys go first since everybody started there. That's the lie that you're telling. Why don't you go instead of always trying to get us to go somewhere? We're already home. I don't think anyone that tells us we should go somewhere that we have never been and that we are not from should be listened to. I think you're an agent. Something suspect about you. And there's too much information going on circulating out there now for anyone to still buy into the narrative that we were brought here from Africa on slave ships when in fact we were not. A bunch of pale-faced people came here from Africa on ships and became slaves, but are indentured servants, which people don't like to call slaves. But it was not us. We were here when they got here, and we were here when these people walked across the Bering Straits. They can all go home. Don't tell us to leave our house. You go back to yours, and then we can talk.